Well, they're back. Allow me to explain. Welcome back to Really Great Gear. About 2 years ago, I did a review on a subscription box called the Crate Club. It's from a company called SOFREP, which collects and publishes some of the best military-related news and content out there. As I mentioned before, one of SOFREP's business lines is a company called the Crate Club. Crate Club bills itself as the box built by Navy SEALs and military veterans. It did something similar last time, claiming that its gear was hand-picked by Special Ops vets. You can watch that review right here. But as we showed, the box at that time didn't offer much bang for the buck. That review garnered over 26,000 views so far, and many comments agreeing with our assessment of the Crate Club. To their credit, I was contacted by Nick Kaufman, who's the new editor-in-chief of SOFREP.com. They had also watched the review on Really Great Gear, and were wondering if I was interested in reviewing their new Crate Club offering. Of course, I said yes. Nick told me they had gone through a process of reinventing and improving Crate Club to ensure that it lived up to the high standards that they advertised. So Nick agreed to send me the new General box, which we're going to unbox in just a minute. The new Crate Club offers 3 levels of box, starting with their basic level, Lieutenant, which is $50 per quarter. The next level up is Captain, which is $100 per quarter, and the top level is General, which at $400 per quarter promises the ultimate tactical experience in their most complete and premium package. So let's take a look and see exactly what we're getting in this new Crate Club box. We have something called the Scrubber, a flexible internal washboard, a Crate Club folding knife, another Crate Club knife, this one called the Hideaway Knife, here, tactical pen, also Crate Club branded, kind of lightweight for a tactical pen, but a tactical pen. Then survival card, axe and arrowhead, 20 plus other uses. Again, labeled for Crate Club, pretty sharp little blade there. Revo and Pantera, I think these are sunglasses. Matte black, comes in a nice case, and they are polarized. And Gerber, I'm assuming this is a knife. Made in USA. Yep, it is a knife. Another concealed neck knife, kind of heavy on the knives this time. This static climbing rope, 32 feet of 10mm polyester Kernmantle rope, includes 2 steel locking carabiners. They look very generic. There is no weight or load rating on them. I'm not sure that I would trust my life to these carabiners, but I don't know how many people who get this package will actually be using this for climbing. Another Crate Club branded item. Again, a little fold-up knife slash keychain. It's going to be nice for opening packages. Looks like an empty sunglass case. And then finally, Crate Club first aid kit. So Leatherman type tool, fire starter, compass, some tape, bandages, bunch of Q-tips, latex gloves, alcohol wipes, triangular bandage, Penrose drain, a little bandage scissor. That is not sure how sturdy that's gonna be. An emergency blanket, some plastic tweezers. Right, so that is the stash for right now. Okay, I've taken some time to go through the Crate Club items in more detail. I've also searched online to get real-world pricing to see what kind of value the Crate Club offering is. Let's take a look at each item and see exactly what we're getting. Okay, this is the Scrubba Tactical Wash Bag. It's basically a way to wash your clothes when you're out camping or away from a laundry. Basically, what happens is you open this up, put some clothes inside, add some water and some detergent, seal it, and then you agitate your clothes for 1 to 3 minutes. There are some interior nodules that act like an internal washboard that you can use to scrub your clothes against. You then dump the dirty water out, add some fresh water, shake it around a little bit, dump the fresh water out as a rinse, and then hang it up to dry. The Scrubba retails for about $57. We've seen it online for about $49. Now these are the Revo Pantera polarized sunglasses made for Crate Club. Revo is a legitimate sunglass company, which I believe was originally part of Oakley. These sunglasses feature a matte black frame and what Revo describes as their blue water lens. The lens is described by Revo as high contrast polarized Ceruleum Plus lenses, and these glasses actually seem really pretty nice. They are on sale on Revo's website for $179, and they come with this semi-rigid case.
Let me explain this.
Okay, one more thing. Throughout this video, you're going to hear me say the name Pantera. I haven't been able to confirm, but it seems like the name Pantera is being used by Crate Club for their white label products. That is, things that are made by other manufacturers to be sold by Crate Club under their Crate Club brand. Next is the Pantera Static Climbing Rope. Okay, I'm not an expert, but I do know that static rope is usually used for rappelling and dynamic rope is used for climbing. The reason that static rope isn't used for climbing is because it has little, if any, stretch. If you were to fall while climbing using a static rope, the rope has no ability to absorb any of the energy of the fall, and instead transfers all that energy into your body. A dynamic rope, on the other hand, has some stretch to help absorb the energy of the fall. To claim that this rope is a static climbing rope seems kind of contradictory to me. If you are a climbing expert, please feel free to correct me and leave a comment in the comment section below. Now, with regard to this rope, I can't be sure, but it looks very similar to one that I found online called the A1 Key Static Climbing Rope, which is listed on Amazon for $17.99. It's not the same color, but it looks identical to me. Take a look for yourself and let me know in the comments if you think it looks like the same rope or not. Now, one of the things about this rope is the carabiners look like garbage, and I definitely wouldn't trust my life to them. And I doubt any of the SEALs or Spec Op guys would climb with this rope or use these carabiners either. This is probably fine to hoist up some gear or to tie down some cargo, but I definitely wouldn't trust my life to this rope. Next is the Pantera Survival Card. A bundle of 2 cards very similar to this I found on Amazon for $19.95. So let's put the value of this one at half of that, at $10. Again, it's Pantera branded. It looks like it's reasonable quality, but it doesn't give you the feeling of being extremely well made, just decent. Next is the Pantera Lupus Eyewear case. This case is listed on the SoftRep website as selling for $29.99. Most similar type cases can be found for about $15. Even Oakley, whose prices can never really be considered low, is less expensive than this case. Also, I don't know why this would be included when you already get a sunglass case included with the Revo sunglasses. Is this just more filler for the box? Next is the Crate Club neck knife. Again, Pantera branded. This little neck knife doesn't seem particularly high quality, and the little blade seems pretty dull. I couldn't find this exact knife online, but that's not important since it isn't really very distinguishable from dozens of other cheap little Chinese knives you can find online. I left a link in the description below for a neck knife that seems at least as good that sells for $7 to $8. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this next thing is. It is basically a little coin keychain that has some type of blade on it. Again, it's very dull. We'll call it the survival coin. It looks like a silver dollar. I can't imagine that this thing is any more than about $5. It might be handy for opening packages if you don't have a knife around, but really, I don't know what else this would be very useful for. Next is the Gerber Ghost Strike Punch Knife. Again, another knife, another neck knife. At least this time it's not Pantera branded. It's made by Gerber in the USA. Prices vary, but as of December 2019, this knife retails online for about $35. Next is the Crate Club branded large assisted opening knife. I can't tell who made this, as this too was white labeled for Crate Club. However, it feels very similar to some of the Smith & Wesson Border Guard knives I've seen in the past. It opens easily and has some weight to it. It features a partial serrated blade, glass breaker, strap cutter, and a nylon case. Knives like these generally sell for $20 to $25. Next is the Crate Club First Aid Kit. This kit is kind of underwhelming and seems to be packed with a lot of junk, like generic Q-tips, alcohol swabs, hand cleaners, some generic Band-Aids, some gauze, and some tape. It also has some crappy plastic tweezers and a very low quality bandage knife. made out of plastic. This seems like it would break first time you tried to use it. Now the thing about this is Crate Club has offered higher quality first aid kits in the past from companies like North American Rescue that were actually pretty good. So I don't know why they would switch to something with much lower quality such as this. While trying to price out this first aid kit, I actually Googled cheap first aid kit and ironically got the following results on Amazon. This kit actually looks better than the Crate Club kit and costs only $11. This is our next item, the Crate Club Tactical Pen. Again, made in China. Another white label item. This pen is relatively lightweight, much lighter than my CRKT Tactical Pen. However, it seems decently made. I would guess it's similar to the Smith & Wesson Tactical Pens and would probably retail for around 20 bucks. I've left a link for similar pens in the description below if you want more info on types and pricing. Now, let's add everything up and check the value. I'll use the price I find things selling for as of February 2020 and may substitute equivalent items if I feel the Pantera brand is unusually higher priced. First, the Scrubba Tactical Wash Bag, $49.50. Next comes the Revo Pantera Sunglasses, $179. Next is the Pantera Climbing Rope. I'm going to use the A1 key rope on Amazon instead at $18. Next, the Pantera Survival Card, an equivalent for about $10. Next, the Pantera Eyewear case. While this retails for $29, we can find better ones online for about $15. Next comes the Pantera Neck Knife, about $8. Then the Pantera Coin Knife, about $5. Next, the Gerber Ghost Strike Punch Knife, about $35. Next, the Pantera Assisted Opening Knife, $25. Next is the Crate Club First Aid Kit. We'll say $10, although I don't even really think it's worth that. I wouldn't pay that for it. Finally is the Pantera Tactical Pen at $20. If we add all of this up, it totals $374.50. While this is closer to the $399 that Crate Club charges for this crate, plus shipping, it's really only this high because of the expensive Revo sunglasses. It seems to me like Crate Club decided to go with lower quality white label items to preserve margins and make it seem like you're getting more than you actually are, in my opinion. Everything, with the exception of the Scrubba wash bag and the Gerber knife, was Pantera branded. Although to be fair, the Revo sunglasses are high quality. Of the items in the box, at least 7 of them were of dubious quality. The shame is that Crate Club has used really higher quality branded items in past crates, but now seems like they've gone with their own white labeled products. The problem in the past was that Crate Club placed artificially high prices on the items. You could buy all of the items much cheaper for yourself online, so there was no value in getting the items from Crate Club. In order to address that complaint, Crate Club now private labels items of lower quality from China and makes it more difficult to check the value of the crate. However, most of the stuff I received in this crate is of such dubious quality that I wouldn't buy it to use myself at almost any price. In my opinion, if Crate Club wants to dominate this niche, they should follow the example of some other subscription boxes, such as Bespoke Post. I'll be doing a review on Bespoke Post in the near future, but they put together themed boxes and tell you ahead of time all of the items that are going to be in that box, along with descriptions of each item. You can then decide to get the box or skip that shipment. Although Bespoke Post isn't a tactical oriented box, I believe that that model is the best way to do this type of business. The company tells you ahead of time what's coming and you have the ability to decide if you want it or not. If Crate Club could follow that model, I think they would have a winner. If they keep doing what they're doing now, my advice is to say no thanks to Crate Club. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do in order to do some giveaways of the gear I review on this channel. Apparently, there's some sort of process I have to follow to keep it all legal and legit. When I get it all figured out, I'll post a short video on what you need to do to enter some of the giveaways. So check back periodically. I look forward to seeing you soon with more really great gear.